In the mid-1800s, this logging community's businesses and saloons were flourishing during the heyday of New York's canal system. Today it is a bit quieter, but the locals seem to like it just the way it is.
Here we are at the Forestport Town Hall. This used to be the Forestport Central School, and it has entrances, separate ones for girls and for boys on the other side. But I figured that this being the 21st century and with equal rights and all that, that there'd be no problem with going in the girls' entrance today, so that's what I'm going to do. Throughout our travels in the Mohawk Valley, we've come across more than one-room schoolhouse. Here in Forestport, there is what we think might be one of the very first central schools. It was the Forestport Central School. I'm standing in front of it right now. Once inside the school, I can tell you that there were all kinds of memories that came back for me, because there are blackboards in there, the old slate blackboards that when you write in them, you can make the noise with the chalk. There's wood all over the place, and I went into one room and I was in there for just 1 second, and I knew I was in the principal's office. It was almost like going back into the 1940s for myself. And come up here yourself and take a look at what an old-fashioned central school is like. It's open to the public just about every day of the week. Because the building has been kept in pretty much its original condition, there's an application right now to have it placed on the National Historic Register.
It may be a stranger who helps you when you're in need, or a friend who's always there to keep you company.
When you come to Forestport, head to its busy corner, the corner of Main Street and River Road, and stop into the Forestport Diner. Aside from all the other good food you can get there, they are world-renowned for their donuts and for Stephanie's secret recipe. She talked about it being trial and error. I can tell you there is no error whatsoever with these donuts. They are the best you'll ever want to taste.
Like actors in a play, we're here to play.
We came here from Rochester, and we've had the diner for 1 year and a month. Actually, we've been coming up to the mountains for quite a while, and we have a piece of land that we use for camping. Saw the for sale sign on the building, and I said, well, I think it's time we open a donut shop. And everybody said, are you opening the diner? Are you opening the diner? I said, yes, we are opening the diner. So it turned out to be a diner with donuts.
By the late 1800s, the canal system was deteriorating. The money allocated for canal improvements led to a conspiracy that involved nearly every family in Forestport. This conspiracy leads us to scooters.
Someone told me that the conspiracy might have started here. Is that true?
Oh, it definitely started here, right upstairs, right by the stovepipe. Actually, the Doyle family, with some people from Forestport, decided to sabotage the dam, because when the dam broke the first time, 1,200 people came to town to fix it. And when they all left, people stayed around and said, gee, how can we get more people? The businesses thrive, the saloons, the liveries. So they decided to conspire to break the dam again. And they actually did it 2 more times before the Pinkerton detectives came to town to try to figure it all out. And I guess it probably wasn't a good thing, but it did bring business to Forestport, and the towpath, which of course is an integral part of this town.
Last fall, Jeannie spearheaded an event called Old Forestport Days to celebrate the arrival of the North Country National Scenic Trail and to capture the spirit and shenanigans of Forestport. Jeannie asked local songwriter Lori Thompson to write a song about the infamous conspiracy.
Stump Hollow plays bluegrass, contemporary, a little bit traditional songs that I wrote too. And, well, Jeannie Walcott called me up over the spring last year, and she asked if we would come and perform at her show, and if maybe I would write a song, because she knew that I wrote songs about the historical aspects of Oneida County.
Let's go down to Forestport where the Black River flows. prospered when the canal was big, but the railroad brought a change. The canals weren't what they used to be. Profit margins were down. Prospered when
At Scooters, the line between band and audience sometimes gets blurry.